Measurement of volume. Look at the objects shown here. They can be described in a variety of ways. For example, you might talk about their colors, shapes, and sizes, or whether they are hard or soft. When you talk about the objects in this way, based on what they look like, feel like, or by taking simple measurements, you are describing their physical properties. Objects have many physical properties. One important physical property is volume. Let us learn about volume. Volume is a measure of the amount of space an object occupies. It is an important concept in both math and science. Volume is not just a mathematical concept, it is used in everyday life. Let us look at some examples of volume in our daily lives. In medicine, doctors measure the volume of liquids in syringes. In construction work, builders calculate the volume of materials needed for projects. While making an aquarium, knowing its volume helps determine how much water and how many fish it can hold. We measure volume in cubic units. The most common units are cubic centimeter, cubic meter, and liter. For smaller objects, we use cubic centimeters, and for larger objects, we use cubic meters. Liter is often used for measuring liquids. To measure the volume of regular objects, such as cubes, we use the formula volume is equal to length times width times height. For example, if a box has a length of 5 cm, a width of 3 cm, and a height of 2 cm, its volume is calculated as shown here. Measuring the volume of irregular objects can be tricky. One common method is water displacement. Here's how it works. Fill a graduated cylinder with water and record the initial volume. Submerge the object in the water and record the new volume. The volume of the object is the difference between the two measurements. Let's say we have a rock. To calculate its volume, we fill a graduated cylinder with 50 ml of water. After placing the rock in the water, the volume rises to 70 ml. Using the above information, we can say that the volume of the rock is 20 ml, calculated as shown here. Understanding volume is useful in many real-life situations. For example, in cooking, the concept of volume is used in measuring ingredients. In shipping, it helps in determining package sizes. And in science, it helps in calculating the volume of liquids in experiments. The terms volume and capacity are often used interchangeably, but they have different meanings. Volume refers to the amount of space an object occupies, while capacity refers to the amount of space inside a container that can be filled. Now that you have learned about volume and its measurement, try the following. Keep exploring science and have fun.